Just under 900,000 in sales. What's your total GMV now?
5.1 million
How long?
since February.
So how does your old business compare to what you're doing now on TikTok Shop, like earning wise?
I probably quadrupled it.
All from your cell phone.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So you went from 3,000 to 8,000 to 65,000 in earnings.
Yeah.
You're with 6FC and you guys just like took over. Like what was really the secret sauce that you feel like took you to the top? Welcome back to the #1 social commerce podcast. I'm here with my guest, Sandra. Sandra, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
So tell us a little bit about your success on TikTok Shop. We'll go into like how you started, some of your best tips and tricks. But what has been your highest month in sales?
My highest month was about $879, so just short of 900,000.
How do you feel about making like close to $1 million in sales in a single month?
It's almost surreal, because I haven't been doing it very long.
Yeah.
So it feels good, but it's almost as if like I try to like manifest all these things. Like I know that I could do this. I was watching for so long.
Right.
And then it's when I finally just dove in and just did it. Didn't care what anybody thought.
So you were just watching for a long time?
I scrolled for probably a year.
Just researching,
saying, what is this? Yeah. I mean,
and then when did you just like, you were like, I'm just going to jump now?
I was chasing some other golden goose eggs. I've been in the mortgage business 24 years. I was looking for some side hustle because mortgage rates went up. My business basically came to a halt. All my clients were at 3%. Where are they going to go?
So would you buy houses, or you're just like the realtor?
I'm a mortgage. So you have to come to me to get the money to buy the house.
Nice. So how does your old business compare to what you're doing now on TikTok Shop?
Well,
finance wise, like earning wise.
Oh, earnings wise?
Yeah.
I probably quadrupled it.
All from your cell phone?
All from my
From
cell
being
phone.
at home?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so just under 900,000 in sales. What's your total GMV now since you started?
I'm almost. I'm at 5.1 million.
$5.1 million in sales
Total.
How long?
Since February.
Not even a year.
No, not even.
How many months is that? February.
I don't know, 8. Right?
$5 million in sales in 8 months is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Blows my mind. I mean, it's really surreal.
Yeah. What, like, when you first started, how long did it take before the ball really started rolling for you?
Well, I dabbled in it. Starting maybe April in 2024. I started my, I had a page. I was singing duets.
Singing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I got enough people. I was able to open my shop, I think, with less than the 5,000 followers. I might have had 5,000. I just don't even remember. And then slowly got going. Would do 1 or 2 videos. Got approved for TikTok Shop, and some of them would take off. One of them was, I was doing bottom of a funnel before I even knew what bottom of a funnel was, because they were easy, and I was not going to go on camera. I was like, I'm too shy. No way. And so that was April of 2024. Got through. Oh, I had an account banned because I was doing a duet with a top TikTok Shop guy. I'm like, I can do that. I can take his product and video, take mine, and then just point at it.
Yeah.
I got shut down pretty fast. 24-point violation on 2 of the videos. I didn't know any better. I didn't know.
We all go through
anything.
that. Yeah.
So that discouraged me, and I took a hiatus. I just kind of gave up a little bit until like October of last year, and then ramped up a little bit. My ramping up was 2 or 3 videos a day. And by December, I was doing about 2,800 in commission.
Wow,
so
that's
like,
quick.
This is decent. I like this. And then that's when I was starting to look at joining an agency or joining some community. Saw a lot of them out there, but then I saw Bottom of Funnel by Brandon Dean, and a lot of people know who Brandon Dean is. I just saw this kid just talking about it. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, that's what I do. I'm like, I do this. I just don't do it good.
Right.
I didn't have all the skills. I had the beliefs and all that, but so I looked in. They were having a free kind of join me free thing, and I looked into it. I'm like, yeah, these are my people. Morning mindset. We can go into that a little deeper if you want, but I was all about mindset, and I just took off. And after, I think my first whole month with them, I I did, I think, 8,000 in commission that month, and then
That's crazy.
jumped to 65,000 the next month.
So you went from 3,000 to 8,000 to 65,000 in
Yeah.
earnings.
Yeah.
So you're with 6FC,
Mm-hmm.
Six Figure Creator.
Yep.
You guys came out of nowhere,
Yeah.
and you guys just like took over. Like I heard a little bit about it, and then my brother joined, and it's just been going crazy ever since. What do you really feel like? Because you obviously had the work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
What do you really feel like joining a community added to that?
Some of it was validation and just having a community. It gets very isolating when you're just kind of doing these things on your own and you don't like know who to bounce things off of, like what's working.
Right.
And then the mindset, they do have a good support every day mindset. So
Every single day.
every single day, 8 a.m. Pacific Coast time, 11 a.m.
Y'all
Eastern.
all get on a call at 8 a.m. to talk about making TikToks for the day?
We don't talk about making TikToks for the day. We talk about the mindset it takes to get out there and not let things derail you, not let like metrics upset you, and just to keep posting and just to get your skills in place, your beliefs in place, and your traits, and it all kind of manifests into success.
So you really feel like, I mean, you first of all know how to do something,
Right.
but you feel like mindset is really what pushes you beyond that.
Very much so.
Okay, talk a little bit about that then. If you feel like it's so important, I'd love to know more.
Yeah, I believe mindset is important because we all have life's knocks, whatever, however they come. I've had a lot of life's knocks, but people have always said, gosh, how do you look so strong? Why do you carry yourself so positively when they hear my story? And I'm like, well, you just got to keep your eyes on things you're grateful for. Never lose sight of gratitude, because no matter where you are in this country, you're still living in a beautiful country, and we do have it better than so many people. I tend to be an empath, so I just imagine myself in, dire places where I could have been in the world. And although I've come from some pretty dire, my history, my past growing up, but it's all about not letting that slow you down. Don't live in a victim mindset. Don't think that it's other people's fault for where you are, because I've taught my kids, and anybody that knows me, we are in total control of ourselves. And I read a book a long time ago. It was called Be a Bitch, or it was called The Bitch or something, and excuse my French, but it meant being in total control of herself. So I've always taken that mindset. Like, nobody's going to come and rescue me. Nobody is going to come and do my videos for me or run my business for me. I have to get up every day and have the motivation and the determination and the discipline to put in the work, and not blame everything, the universe or anything, for any of the problems. I did have a period of time where I was really mad at God for a really long time because of something that happened with my son, but I learned that was also something that happened for me, not to me. And this is very, very much all of the same things that they're teaching in 6FC. So it really resonated with me, and I loved that so much that I joined because of that, and because of the bottom of funnel. Like, okay, I'm going to learn some new skills.
Yeah, that's interesting, because I feel like a lot of communities are very much so on like strategizing, product placement, kind of things like that. And like, you guys are really big on mindset. And I think that's huge. I think
I've
that's
joined other
absolutely huge.
communities, and
Right. That's interesting.
I'm not in them anymore.
Yeah. So what does a day-to-day look like for you, making TikToks for a living and making so much money from that? Like, walk us through your day.
Well, if I want to sleep in, I do. I know some of the mindset is, sleeping's for dead people and you don't need your rest, but I disagree with that. So I make sure I try to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep, because mental health is important to me and part of my story, of what happened with my son. But I make sure I get sleep. So I'm sleeping, I wake up. I am on a regimen, so I try to set my alarm before morning mindset comes on. Sometimes I hear it, sometimes I don't. They record it. I listen to it. I listen to it on the way here.
Wow.
Have breakfast, and then get on my computer, check all my emails, check my metrics, but don't get upset by them. I just sit there, and if it's good, I'm just like, great, thank you, God, I'm grateful. Here's to another day. And then I'll set up. So there's days I don't feel like getting ready, and bun on top of my head, no makeup on, look like Frankenstein, and I just do faceless. So that's what I love about this is I can do faceless, and then the days I get dressed and want to be on camera, I get on camera. And then I bulk record some. Some I don't. I'll do 20 videos a day. Make sure it's 20 minimum. Sometimes I'll do more, and then I don't go to bed until they're done, edited, posted.
How long does it take you to do those 20 videos?
To record them?
And edit.
Oh, well, it's a full-time job. So people that can do 20 and they bust them out in a couple hours, God bless them. Because, maybe I'm older and I'm slower. I don't know. But
you take your time with it.
I take time, but I also put a lot into the videos. So I don't just post and then I don't just film and then post.
Right.
I try to do some SEO, some of the things I learned all those months
right.
along the way. I try to take a little bits and pieces that I learned in.
So you put more into it than just like, hey, this is on sale.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, so. That's awesome. What is like your products that you mainly do?
That's funny. I was just thinking about this. I'm like, okay, what's my vertical? The new verticalization.
Yeah,
well,
right.
Verticalization has me as health. But I have a manager and I have another, when I look at your PPS score and everything, it has me as beauty and personal care.
So it's a little like...
I'm very 50-50. So it kind of
half
flip-flops.
Beauty, half like health.
Flip-flops.
Wow. Yeah. And then where do you like... What's your
To me,
best,
they're all the same though.
Right. What's been your best product that you've done so far? Like what's brought you in the most money?
That is a good question because I think what my success comes from is wide and deep. So I have
a lot of them,
a lot of products, and I will make sure that with a brand that supports me, I'm supporting them, and I'm putting out a ton of videos for them. But let's go past 3 months. I would say Medicube, Dr. Malaxin, Goli, Nello, and micro ingredients.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of support from like Dr. Malaxin and those brands? When you talk about support,
are they going to see this?
I mean, we don't have to go into a specific brand, but when you talk about support from a brand, that makes you go harder for the brand. What do you mean by support? Give us examples.
Okay, so there's support, and then there's what's worth my time financially, return on investment. So there's some that pay better commission, or they sell easier. They have bundles and deals.
Yeah.
I'm always going to look for the deal. And it's funny that I'm doing bottom of funnel this late in my life because I grew up being a bargain shopper from what I've learned. And when I get really good deals and I'd be stopped on the street like, oh my gosh, I love your shoes. I'm like, they were $50 on sale at Nordstrom. I would tell people, I'm like, I should be getting paid for this because you're
passionate about the sales.
I'm always passionate about the sales or a good deal, and it's just woven in me. And
right.
So this is just it. I feel like I'm in alignment now. Like I'm in alignment.
So you made $5 million in sales off bottom of funnel. Talk to the audience about bottom of funnel. What is it and kind of what makes you special?
Yeah. I mean, every sale has a funnel, from the top to the bottom. So the top is introducing, someone might not know about the product. The middle is somewhere between the bottom, and the bottom is closing. You're telling people, it's not always about the sale. I mean, someone asked me, I think, at the event, or, last week, or this week. See, time goes by so fast in this too. Like, is it always the sale? What do you say if it's not on sale? And I say, well, it's only $40. It's still converting somebody that's thinking about buying. They've been looking at it, scrolling like I did so much. And then I'm talking them off the ledge and saying, buy it now because you're not going to get a better deal or it's going to expire soon. Because it is. I mean, it's true. Then you get the naysayers and I don't listen to anybody.
Well, I think that you're really special because I think most of the people that are doing bottom of funnel are not relatable to the audience that is buying it. Because like if I do bottom of funnel, I'm attracting your demographic, but you're able to attract way more because you can relate to them. And I don't think there's anybody that's in your demographic that is doing bottom of funnel. Most of the women that I know are doing like top of funnel, showing what it is. You know what I mean? Story time, doing skits with their husband. So I think that's what really, really sets you apart. And there's a couple of y'all. Gabby does it, and a couple other people. But I think that that's really what I see. That gives you an insane advantage. So $5 million. Are you reinvesting your money? Are you investing it into things or?
Right now, I'm trying to protect it. I'm doing a lot to protect. I don't want to give the IRS, half of it.
Yeah.
So I'm working on that right now.
Business expenses and things. Right.
And
Write-offs.
investments that are going to offset by giving me, tax benefits.
Yeah. Is this the most money that you made like in such a short period of time in your life?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you tell people like that you're friends with that knew you before all of this like about it?
Oh yeah. I don't tell them the details.
Right, of
the
course,
deets,
of course.
But
And what do they think about it?
good question. I think at first they were just kind of like, all right, she's gonna do it. She's probably gonna be good at it and cool. And I'll be like, why don't you do it? No. Those types of things. My sister cried. My aunt cried. They were just very proud of me because they saw that I basically lost everything in this last mortgage. I went through the 2008 mortgage crisis and lost everything. So they were just like, you always get on your feet. They would tell me this before I did TikTok too. You're good. You're going to be fine. You always come back. You always are resilient. And I wasn't sure if I was going to be homeless. Like I was ready to move, and I didn't know where I was going to go. My sister would have taken me in, but yeah, I was at that point. I had depleted every single 401k. I needed it to live.
Wow.
Yeah, my expenses are crazy living here.
Yeah, no, this is expensive.
Yeah.
What has been your biggest purchases with your TikTok shop money? Nothing? No new house, no new car?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
I still drive around a 2020 Kia Optima. I had a Mercedes when I was in the mortgage business. It got totaled. I was in an accident.
Well, I think that you coming from, having businesses before and doing the thing, that it's a lot of ups and downs. And you got to save for a rainy day as an entrepreneur.
Absolutely.
So what would you say to the entrepreneur out there who this is their first time making TikTok shop money and they're spending it going crazy?
It's fun to spend it a little bit. Reward yourself, but no more than, you got to set a percentage. I could say 10%. That's a lot of money, right?
Right.
But if you're bringing in, $10,000 a month, which is an amazing income anyways on TikTok shop, then don't spend more than $1,000. If you need to buy a house, buy a house. But I come from real estate. Buying a house isn't your best investment at all times.
Right.
But maybe buy another business that's going to give you more cash flow.
Yeah.
That's a tip.
Yeah. That's insane. So TikTok shop really changed everything. Like,
yeah.
When you were singing and stuff, were you doing the social media thing before TikTok shop?
Just a little. I was just trying to get my feet wet.
Yeah.
Because I know, I've been in business for so long. I've been an entrepreneur for so long that I knew that social commerce was the way to go. And I knew things were heading that way just from, I knew for 2 years I needed to put my mortgage business on Instagram and Facebook and do podcasts and things. And I was so shy to be in front of the camera. I just didn't do it. Really? Because I don't like looking at myself when I'm looking at myself or hearing myself, except if I'm singing. I know I have a good singing voice, so I don't mind that. But so that's why I did singing, because I was comfortable. I was confident in that. Now I'm confident in being in front of a camera. So my biggest suggestion is just to do it. You have to, in order to learn to be better at this specifically, you have to just do it. Like people commented on the last interview, like, do what? Do what? I'm like, jump in and film yourself. Right. Do it. And don't look at yourself necessarily and criticize yourself if you don't like yourself on camera, but just keep doing it, and you'll eventually get better. You can't get better unless you practice.
What do you feel like impacted the sales before you showed your face to when you started showing your face? Like, what was the difference?
There's not really a big difference.
Really? No difference?
There's not.
You don't feel like you're more relatable? You do more sales when you show your face?
Okay, so I'll retract that. So, yes, I think that showing my face, people get to see me and relate to me. But then I'm on faceless, right? So I think they still know me and, oh, she's just faceless possibly. I don't know. The For You page sends me out to a lot of new people. Maybe they don't know. But if they scroll my page, they can see me.
Because I was going to say, if it does the same, why would you show your face in the first place?
Yeah.
Because it's easier to just...
Sometimes it's easier for me to be on camera.
Right. Really?
Mm-hmm. With some products, yeah. You know, if I'm trying to show you a big knife set, yeah, I can show you the box and this and that. But if I'm like holding it,
But when it comes to like a goalie product, would you just do faceless, or with your
I've done
face?
both because are these
Go ahead,
open?
pick it
They're
up.
probably not open, right? But if it's open, it's going to be easier for me to pour it out in front, take it,
Right.
chew it, or if it's faceless, take it
So you
out,
feel
put it
like
in my hand, and show it.
visuals is key. Visual movement.
Oh, absolutely.
Taking it.
I think so.
So give us like an example of like how would you promote these sleep gummies right now?
You know, look at the camera or look
Sure.
at you?
Yeah, you can look at the camera.
Hey, no, I'm just kidding. I would just say, hey, these dreamy sleep gummies are on a triple discount right now, and then I would open it up. I don't think it's open. No, it's not. And I'd just take it out, and I'd say, and right now you can get them by tapping the orange shopping cart below, and I'm showing it here. And that's your first discount. Your second discount is free shipping. Your third discount, you're going to use this code in the middle of your screen, and I'm holding it, you know, and then I put it back in, and I'm just motion, you know. So go grab yours today, tap below, and thank me later.
So motion keeps the people watching intrigued.
Yeah, and my eyes. I mean, I get made fun of, you know, oh, my crazy eyes. I'm like, if you don't like them, keep scrolling, you know. But I think
You make your eyes wide.
I don't make them wide. That's just me. It's just who I am.
Right.
You know, if you saw my baby picture when I first came out of the womb, I was like this, you know. So I mean, that's just who I am.
Right.
So I just speak with my face, and that might be part of it too.
And then triple discount. What do you feel like really gets people with the triple discount?
I think discounts. Period. I think people want to buy things on sale.
So why don't you just say sale? Why do you say triple discount?
Because
you guys invented that.
Yeah, that is more of that's a play on sales. I mean, I've been in sales and marketing for my entire career, so it's just a play on words, and it is true. I don't ever promote something that's not true. So I get people arguing with me, oh, well, free shipping is not a discount. Well, it is on TikTok Shop because, you know, you pay
for shipping normally.
Yeah, you pay for shipping normally. These brands are giving you a discount by paying for your shipping because TikTok's not paying for the shipping anymore.
Right.
You know, so it is a discount.
And then you promote Goalie. You said you win prizes from Goalie. So Goalie, pretty much, if you guys don't know, if you promote their products and you reach a certain threshold, they'll give you prizes for how much sales you did. What has been the biggest prize that you won from Goalie?
I can't get past the Mac Air Pro and the headset. So the $5,000.
$5,000 in sales in 1 month.
But I've gotten like to 24.4, like almost to the
like right before 25,000 in sales. Yeah. So you won a MacBook Air?
I've won like 5, 6.
6 MacBooks from Goalie?
Yeah, but I take the cash.
That's crazy. Yeah. So they give you the cash equivalent rather than you taking it, but you won 6 MacBooks. And what, you said headphones too? Yeah,
once was a Beats headphone. One, you know, they sometimes will throw things in with it. I think the last one that I won was I don't know, maybe it was a drone or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I get a whole 6-pack of Goalie. So I got Goalie, and I eat it. I mean, I take Goalie, so I love it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But I have a lot of it in my house, so I give it as gifts to my family, and
everybody's getting Goalie for Christmas.
Well, no, they'll get a lot more. They'll get more than that, but they'll get Goalie.
Have you won any more like insane prizes from other brands?
Oh yeah.
What's like the craziest prize that you've won that other brands have given away?
See, I never take the prize. I always take the cash.
But what's the equivalent of like
$10,000?
$10,000 is what you won just as a bonus.
Some of them I don't even know I won them. They just.
Do you know what the prize would have been if you would have not taken the 10,000?
I think it was a trip, and a lot of times it's like the gear, you know, like the camera and the computer, you know, and things like that.
$10,000 prize is crazy. Mm-hmm. That's insane.
Yeah.
If you weren't doing TikTok Shop, what would you be doing?
That's a good question because the mortgage business hasn't. I've semi-retired from that. I mean, I still, family, friends, people that know me, I would still do their loan because I could do them with my eyes closed and my hands tied. But I don't know. I don't know if I would go all in. Maybe do real estate. And
then, like, where do you see this going for yourself? What's the plan moving forward?
As much as possible. I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to keep going and take advantage of all the opportunities.
I mean, when you're making money like that, you just can't look back.
Yeah. And I'm going to reinvest it into other businesses where I'm going to be hands off the business.
Has your daughter started doing this too?
She is my assistant. Well, she does some of my editing. I've tried to get her to go in. I don't really share with her like my true income.
Really?
And she lives with me. I mean, she could probably find it out if she knew how to work the apps and stuff. But
she looked at my interview with you.
Yeah. Hey. You know now. But yeah, I've tried to get her encouraged and inspired to do it, and she doesn't have that motivation.
Some
yet.
people are just better behind the camera, for sure.
And she'd probably do better than me. She's just beautiful. She's got a really good, relatable personality. I really try to encourage her to do it, but it's just not. It doesn't light her up.
So if you were to tell like your daughter or somebody that you're close with, like really set them up for success on TikTok Shop, what tips would you give them? Like, would you tell them to do what you do, or do you feel like only you can do what you do?
Oh no, I don't think I can only do what I do. I think I don't think I'm anything special, to be honest with you, at all. I think people could take what I'm doing, copy it. It may be successful, it may not, because they're never going to be me. Right.
Yeah.
But I take what other people do and tweak it and copy it a little bit, and I might not do as well as they're doing with that method. But I'm going to try everything. And so I would just say, try everything, try what feels good, take what I'm doing, see if it pops off for you, but be consistent, be diligent every day, make a goal, minimum 20 videos. I mean, I think you're going to get out of TikTok what you put into it. I look at it as a lottery machine, and I don't believe in the luck and everything like that, but the more videos I can put in, and I'm talking quality videos, I do some lazy videos. If I'm sick or if I'm feeling like not motivated, I'm still going to put the videos out. It's just not going to be as high of quality. It's going to be Christo method or something like that. You know what I mean? Or something
Crystal
similar.
method?
Christo.
What's Crystal method?
The Christo method. Christo, who does just his half face and the print on the screen and the music. He got banned for 3 days, but now he's back. And I don't know what the ban was for.
You've done those types of videos where you just like...
it wasn't called the Christo method, but yeah, where it's just the video on screen. That's what I was doing in the very beginning of Bottom of Funnel.
Really?
I was putting the Christmas music in the background. I was showing the video, even the goalie, with, the Christmas wreaths in the background, and I was just kind of doing this. And then I put the sale price that it was, even though we don't really do pricing anymore. And then I would put the little,
words.
Yeah, words, and that was it. And I'd sell.
That's crazy.
Why wouldn't I want to do that?
That's insane to me. And obviously TikTok now, they see it as like low quality content, but I really feel like what you're doing now is more high quality content, because I think like you're the new method of bottom of funnel, and I think that more people need to learn from you, and I think more people need to study you if they want to do salesy videos, because I think you have the personality. I think you have high quality, and I think you're talking about the sale, and I think you're helping people.
That's how I feel.
You're helping people. You're not tricking them. You're not, being lazy.
Yeah. No, this comes from my heart of wanting them to save money or to get something that they've been looking for, but why pay full price when you can get it on sale?
Right,
Just who I am.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're good. I mean, is there anything else that you want to share with everybody who's listening right now?
Yeah, maybe just don't listen to all the stuff, the noise out there. You
got advice from everybody, and
yeah, you got people that are making $10,000 a month that are creating these courses and that are now coaches and this and that, and it's like, and they'll boo-hoo some of the methods, and they'll talk down about it. Maybe I don't know where it comes from. I don't know if it's jealousy, envy, or if it's just content, because controversy sells. But stop listening to the noise. Stop spending all your time scrolling, unless you're learning, unless you're taking information, and just do it. And don't do any of these other things unless you're done with your work. Get to work. Go to work every day. And I know you can be a single mom. I was a single mom. I raised 2 kids on my own. You can be a single mom and still do this. It's going to be hard. But if you want to make this kind of money, it's not free. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is work. So it took me, maybe a year, a little less than a year to get to where I'm at. If you count all the time I was doing it and failed and got banned and, had my new account.
Researched, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But don't give up if it's something you're good at.
Absolutely insane.
Don't give up.
Well, thank you so much for coming on, Sandra. Guys, you guys can follow her in the link down below. And also, Six Figure Creator is the name of the group that she is with. Shout out to Jordy and everybody. And thank you to Outlandish for letting us host this here at the studio. and subscribe if you guys are new. We'll see you guys in the next one.